where minds converge in conscious collaboration, a place where there's no selling of any kind, no elevator pitches or awkward self-promoting, just pure relationship building and collaboration. In this episode, we propose an idea of a new paradigm for purpose-driven entrepreneurs and thought leaders who are passionate about developing meaningful connections and to congregate together with ideas, visions, and challenges. In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, entrepreneurship is about more. It's more and more than just profitability. Would you agree? If so, go ahead and start us off with a hashtag, type of hashtag so much more in the comments. And if not, tell us what you think is at the core of today's entrepreneurs. We believe it's about expanding beyond business mastery as we've been taught or as we've learned. And it's showing up as your authentic self while creating businesses or conducting business with a greater sense of purpose and positive impact on the planet and the people who live here. We think it's undeniable. The power of entrepreneurship to drive positive change from a personal to a global level. We've witnessed it and have been a part of the power that's created when like-minded individuals come together, share insights, gain encouragement, and form meaningful connections with others who are dedicated to purpose-driven business practices. So we'd like to invite you to be a part of that collaboration.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're so glad everybody's here on today's stream. So as usual, go ahead and tell us in the comments where you're listening from. We love to hear from our local and our global community, because in today's stream, we're going to break through into thinking outside the conditioned thinking and delve into a nuance of the collaboration mindset. You're going to want to stick around to explore what could completely blow open the portals of reality and expand your ability to become unstoppable. And if it's your first time, please type in hashtag first time in the comments so that we, Gary, myself, and anybody else can get to greet you and with us like a warm virtual hugs, which we do love to do here. So, and if you're a regular, of course, then type in hashtag collaboration. And if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay, just like usual. And in case you didn't know, we also have 2 private Facebook groups for those of you who are serious and only serious about truly mastering the skills of creating empowered realities in business and in life. So each of those communities, we have, oh, Gary, what is it? It's like over 9,000 members in each one. And you're welcome to join for some exclusive content and online events. And one is called Expanding Beyond Business Mastery. And the other is Evolving Reality Within the Infinity Matrix. And we'll drop the links down in the comments and so you can check them out. Each of them is required for you to fill out some entry questions. So be sure to do that to get accepted. And also to make sure that you answer, they're easy questions. And but nevertheless, though, it also kind of helps us kind of filter through the people who are serious. Today's age, we get a lot of spammers and all that kind of stuff too. So just do that as a big favor to us. And you're going to want to join one or both of those groups because we have some exciting new stuff starting in just a couple of weeks. And it will only be accessible in the groups. So check it out.
Okay, so before I hand you all over to Ross for a little while, I'm going to ask you to play along here with me just for a little bit. If possible, and you are in a place where it's safe to do so, just close your eyes for a moment and let your imagination transport you to a unique place. Let's say It's a sanctuary where minds converge in conscious collaboration. And we're all heading there together. Even though it will be a unique experience for each of us, in this space, there's no room for the typical noise of selling, no elevator pitches, and certainly no awkward self-promotion that just turns people off. Instead, it is a space where authenticity reigns supreme, where pure relationship building and collaboration takes center stage. Imagine joining in this space, feeling an immediate sense of warmth and camaraderie. You greet and are greeted by purpose-driven entrepreneurs and thought leaders from diverse backgrounds, all gathered with a shared intention to connect, to learn, and to grow together. And the air swells with vibrant energy of possibility and the excitement of collective wisdom. As you participate with the intention of service, you become a part of engaging and deep conversations. Everyone is actively listening to one another with genuine interest. There's no ulterior motives or hidden agendas. Everyone is focused on understanding, empathizing, and learning from each other. It's a place where vulnerability is celebrated, because it's through vulnerability that true connection is forged. And in this space, you're not just a name or a title. You are seen, heard, and valued for your unique perspective and contribution that goes beyond your business label or labels. Some of us get attached to those business labels.
We like them.
And you feel a sense of belonging and empowerment, knowing that your voice matters and that your thoughts, your ideas have the potential to create positive change for those in the meeting with you. And by participating, just by participating in this virtual environment that we are co-creating today, a sanctuary of conscious collaboration where the power of collective minds can be unleashed. Yes, it's a departure from the traditional business landscape, where competition often has been valued and often overshadows collaboration. But here, we prioritize collaboration over competition, recognizing that by working together, we can achieve far more than by working in isolation. So as we imagine this transformative journey together, we can embrace the power of this internal matrix that we have imagined. A place where purpose-driven entrepreneurs and thought leaders converge, where authenticity and relationships are the currency, and where collaboration is the catalyst for remarkable achievements. Just let that sit in. Allow that experience, that possibility to just germinate in the internal matrix. Because in order for it to happen in the external matrix, it's got to start there. So go ahead now and open your eyes and let us begin to build this reality together right here, right now. Before I hand you off to Ross, go ahead and drop in the comments, hashtag, actually go ahead and comment in there. What would you like to see in a collaborative community? What kind of things would you like to experience if you were part of a collaborative community? And I'll hand you off to Ross.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna distill this down really, really well for you. This is all about playing the long game. That's really what it's all about, because those relationships are gonna last and last and last. So with that in mind, let's embark on an expanded journey that delves beyond the surface of collaboration, transcending the mundane and the venturing into the realm of an esoteric mindset by infusing the profound wisdom of famous philosophers and business gurus. So we can elevate our understanding of collaboration to absolute new heights. So prepare to expand your consciousness and embrace a deeper perspective on the importance of collaboration in your business and in your personal relationships. As the renowned philosopher Aristotle once proclaimed, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And collaboration, with its intrinsic power to create synergy, embodies this timeless truth. It aligns with the philosophy of holistic thinking, which emphasizes the interconnectedness of all elements within the system. By drawing inspiration from philosophers like Aristotle, we come to recognize that collaboration is a cosmic dance where the harmonious convergence of diverse minds can birth innovation. You know, Peter Drucker put it that innovation is the specific instrument of entrepreneurship. Collaboration becomes the conduit through which an entrepreneurship flourishes as individuals merge their entrepreneurial spirits and creative energies. By weaving together the tapestry of different talents and perspectives, we transcend the limits of individual thinking, and we embark on a transformative journey of discovery. And it knows no boundaries, no barriers, as it's been the instrumental in driving the exceptional business results across all kinds of industries. You know, one of my favorites is crowdfunding, which it can be considered a form of collaboration. It brings together a community of individuals who collectively support a project or a cause or a venture by providing financial contributions and insights. Crowdfunding relies on the collective support of a community to bring an idea or project to fruition. It involves engaging a broad network of individuals who share an interest in a project and are willing to contribute financially to make it a reality. You see movies and books, and I mean, the sky's the limit. And this collective support fosters a sense of collaboration and shared ownership. And as backers become actively involved in the success of the one project. Crowdfunded projects, they often have a clear mission or purpose that resonates with a specific audience. Contributors are drawn to these projects because they share the goals and the values of that particular campaign. By pooling their resources, they collaboratively work towards the realization of a common vision. And in return, contributors often receive tangible or intangible benefits, such as exclusive access to the product or project updates, or further strengthening the collaborative nature of the endeavor. And these collaborating platforms provide a space for project creators like yourselves to engage with their backers and receive feedback. And this interaction in turn creates a collaborative dialogue, allowing creators to gather insights, refine their ideas, make them better, to make improvements based on the input of the community. And then the backers in turn have the opportunity to actively participate in the development of the project and contribute to its success through their suggestions and feedback. It's so freaking cool. And this type of co-creation can foster a sense of co-innovation between project creators and their backers or partners. And in many cases, they play an integral role in shaping the final product or service by providing input ideas during that crowdfunding campaign and afterwards. And this collaborative process ensures that the end result aligns closely with the needs and preferences of the target audience. So it creates a win-win scenario for both the creators and the backers. These kinds of projects, they embody this spirit of collaboration by bringing together a community of individuals who collectively support and contribute to the success of any given project. Through shared goals, community engagement, co-creation, network amplification, crowdfunding harnesses the power of collaboration to bring innovative ideas to life and create a meaningful impact. Much like open source software projects that have thrived on collaboration, enabling individuals and organizations to pool their expertise and their resources to create remarkable projects. One notable example in the collaborative development is the Linux operating system. Thousands of developers from around the world have contributed their skills and knowledge to create a powerful and versatile operating system that now powers a significant portion of servers and devices worldwide. Collaboration across different industries has led to breakthrough innovations. The collaboration between automotive company Tesla and Panasonic, a leading electronics manufacturer, resulted in the development of advanced battery technology for electric vehicles. And this collaboration brought together automotive expertise and cutting-edge battery technology, accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles and transforming the entire transportation industry. By pooling resources, expertise, and perspectives, organizations can overcome challenges. They can unlock innovation and achieve remarkable outcomes that would have been difficult to achieve individually. Collaboration continues to be a catalyst for success in today's dynamic, interconnected business landscape, enabling organizations to push the boundaries and to drive the innovation and create a lasting value. You know, Socrates once imparted, an unexamined life is not worth living. And similarly, the unexamined problem is not worth solving. Collaboration serves as a crucible for the examination and the resolution of complex problems by engaging the Socratic method of questioning assumptions and challenging prevailing notions. Collaborative teams, and they can embark now on a philosophical quest for truth and understanding. You know, Rene Descartes famously stated, "I think, therefore I am." In the context of collaboration, it becomes we think, therefore we excel by using the synergy of combining the intellectual prowess of multiple minds. Collaborative teams that elevate their problem solving and their capabilities to unprecedented levels. By embracing the philosophies of Socrates and Descartes, organizations can navigate the labyrinth of landscapes of complex challenges and emerge victorious. It's an absolute win-win.
Yeah. And, you know, I think it's a good time for us to introduce one of our new offerings. Okay. We've been sitting on this for weeks now, and we are ready to let you all know about it. So we're going to be hosting some very special events, and we'd like to invite you to join us. We call it the virtual roundtable events. So remember what I had you imagine for your internal matrix earlier in the stream? Well, we're going to facilitate that kind of experience for those of you who'd be interested, right? If you're interested. The virtual roundtable, or VRT, as we'll refer to it, will be a live and interactive Zoom call experience unlike anything you've ever experienced. As mentioned before, it is a free gathering. There's no selling, elevator pitches, or awkward promotion babbling. It's not a teaching session like we do here on the live streams or in our master classes or 5-day training events. It's not like that at all. Okay. You will learn and grow from the experience. Absolutely, yes. But it will happen organically from the interactions that we facilitate, and it will happen amongst the people who attend instead of just from the front of the room. Okay, so during the VRTs, we will explore the common ground of difficulties and challenges associated with entrepreneurs who are driven by purpose and passion, and how others are navigating towards thriving and empowered success. We'll be discussing significance of leading with purpose, identifying and solving real business problems, and aligning personal values and business visions. Our focus will be centered around the importance of supporting a collaborative culture that empowers everyone to contribute their unique talents and perspectives. Topics of discussion can be anything from conscious entrepreneurs prioritizing what you got to prioritize, and juggling for the work-life balance, and creating opportunities for continued innovation in what you're doing and how you're doing it, the cultivating of authentic relationships that inspire transformation. And those will be the things that we focused on in these events. So whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or a thought leader seeking to expand your network, we want you to become a part of a community that values purpose-driven businesses and collaborative efforts. The ideal platform to connect with like-minded individuals who share your passion for conscious entrepreneurship, and it's so that it's a collaboration of it's focused on collaboration instead of competition. Okay, so join us and become a part of the community that values purpose-driven businesses and collaborative efforts to create a better future for ourselves as well as the people that we are of influence to. Okay, so what's the catch? Well, it's not going to be for everyone, and we understand that. The only catch is that you have to raise your hand to let us know that you're interested before we send you the RSVP link. You have to RSVP for it. Once you fill out the RSVP form, you will be sent the Zoom link just before the event. You'll be sent the Zoom link so you can join on the date that you RSVP for. Okay, we'll have a variety of date options, but you only get to see the dates the dates that are available when you get the RSVP link. All right, so if that sounds like something you'd like to actually participate and check out, then drop a hashtag VRT, that's hashtag VRT, okay, in the comments, and then look for a DM in your Facebook Messenger from either one of us or one of our support teams and team members. And if you don't respond to our initial message, then we won't send you the link. Okay, so just putting the VRT is the first step, and then you need to respond to our initial message so that we confirm that you're serious about joining us and being a part of that community. Okay, we want to make it really exclusive, and for those that really want to play and participate at a whole different level. Okay, this is an opportunity for you to participate in true conscious collaboration experiences. And the reason that's important is that the landscape of entrepreneurship is undergoing a profound transformation right now. If you haven't noticed it, it's going on, okay? And it's gonna catch you off guard if you're not aware of it. It's no longer just about profitability. It's absolutely 100% becoming more about how to expand beyond business mastery in a way that allows you to show up as your true authentic self. Would you agree? All right, give me a hashtag beyond in the comments if you agree. Hashtag beyond if you believe and feel that there's this shift going on. And so by aligning our personal values with our business vision, we can create something truly extraordinary. Okay? What better way to navigate the challenges of purpose-driven entrepreneurship than to be around others who are working through similar issues or have already found solutions and have leveled up their experiences? Okay? Here's the thing. The thing with this empowered business path, most of us need to overcome certain hurdles though. Okay, maybe some of you are feeling that coming up already. All right, the first is to fully embrace vulnerability. You have to be open. You have to be open in your heart and be willing to share your authentic self with others. And in doing so, you'll surpass the ancient and dated methods of manipulating people to have trust and deep connections with you. Second, and this is a big one for many entrepreneurs, even though we see the tides are turning. The second is that is to seek support. You are not a one-person island, even though it often feels that way. And we get it. Okay. Take advantage of the interconnectedness of all of us and surround yourself with a tribe of like-minded individuals who truly understand your journey and can provide guidance and encouragement when needed. And then third is to embrace failure and the unknown. Come to terms with the truth that failure is not the end unless you define it that way. And the beauty of being in the Infinity Matrix with us, if you've been here for any length of time, is that you get to ultimately decide on the definitions you agree on. Failure is a valuable lesson waiting for you to unwrap. The unknown is the infinite potential of reality that is waiting in the next moment for you to experience. So embrace them both, learn from them, get excited about them, and use them as fuel to your growth. Because often those things will be the common ground that actually nurtures the type of conscious collaboration that you're actually craving in your soul right now.
Yeah, you know, the concept of collaboration, it resonates deeply with the teachings of philosopher Lao Tzu, who stated that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with that single step. Similarly, strong relationships are built upon the foundation of small, meaningful interactions. Collaboration becomes the catalyst that propels us forward on this journey of building profound connections. You know, Simon Sinek says, customers will never love a company until the employees love it first. Collaboration transcends the realm of transactional exchanges, and it's evolving into a spiritual union between organizations and their stakeholders. So by embracing the wisdom of these philosophers and Sinek, businesses can cultivate a culture of collaboration where love and empathy and mutual respect thrive. And with all of this, imagine the drawbacks of not utilizing collaboration in both business and personal relationships. We can see it now, because by understanding these potential pitfalls, you can fully grasp the significance of collaboration and the consequences of its absence. Without collaboration, organizations and individuals risk falling into a state of stagnation. When ideas and perspectives are not shared or challenged, innovation suffers. The absence of collaborative efforts can lead to a lack of fresh ideas, limits creativity, and a resistance to change. And this hinders growth and it stifles progress, and ultimately puts businesses and individuals at a disadvantage in rapidly evolving worlds. For example, a company that lacks collaboration may continue using outdated processes and fail to adapt new technologies or industry best practices. And this can result in decreased efficiency, a loss of competitive advantage, and missed opportunities for innovation. I could list off 10 businesses off the top of my head that are gone now in the last 5 years, solely because of this reason, this one example. The absence of collaboration often results in siloed thinking, where individuals or departments become focused solely on their own interests and objectives. And this narrow perspective prevents a holistic understanding of challenges and inhibits the ability to find comprehensive solutions. Siloed thinking can lead to missed opportunities and inefficiencies and a fragmented approach to problem solving. In this non-collaborative environment, departments within an organization may work in isolation with little communication or cross-functional collaboration. And this can lead to information gaps and redundant efforts and missed synergy between teams. Collaboration allows for the pooling of resources, the pooling of skills, and the expertise. Without it, these synergies go untapped, and it results in wasted potential and inefficient resource allocation. Organizations and individuals may find themselves reinventing the wheel, duplicating efforts, or lacking the necessary capabilities to address complex problems. Their failure to leverage collaborative networks and share resources can impede progress and hinder their long-term success. For instance, let's say a project where two teams within an organization are independently working on similar research and development. But without the collaboration, they may unknowingly duplicate efforts, waste time, waste resources, and the opportunity to combine their knowledge for more impactful outcomes. Then what happens? Well, then the competition, who does have the proper practices in place, soars right past them. And then they miss that opportunity. So collaboration fosters a culture of learning and continuous improvement. Without it, organizations and individuals may struggle to keep up with evolving trends and technologies, and again, best practices. The absence of that collaborative relationship deprives individuals of opportunities for personal growth and skill development and expanding their own networks. And this limited growth can lead to a stagnation of careers and missed professional opportunities, and a lack of adaptability to an ever-changing business landscape. Professionals who work in isolation without collaboration may have limited exposure to diverse perspectives, missing out on valuable insights and learning experiences that could contribute to their professional development and advancement. In personal relationships, the absence of collaboration, oh my gosh, that can strain bonds and lead to conflict. When communication is lacking, the individuals fail to work together towards common goals. It's so important. Their misunderstanding and it will start to blossom, and trust erodes, and your relationships deteriorate, and collaboration is essential for building strong interpersonal connections, fostering and understanding and resolving conflicts. That's just a personal one. You know, that absence can manifest as a lack of effective communication and a failure to listen to one another's needs and desires. And it can lead to misunderstandings and resentment, and ultimately the breakdown of relationships. By recognizing the potential drawbacks of not embracing collaboration, we are further motivated to create an environment that nurtures and values collaborative efforts. So let us embrace collaboration in all of its forms and foster those inclusive cultures and cultivate meaningful connections to unlock our and your full potential in both business and personal realms. You know, Epictetus once said that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. And collaboration requires active listening and a willingness to understand and to emphasize with others. It encourages authentic dialogue and it fosters deep connections. That's what the virtual roundtable is all about. It's not about us. We're not just 2 talking heads and such. We barely even talk during these things. Because not about us, it's about you, in your needs, in your efforts. You know, I mean, let's not forget, you know, many of you have found us through Biology Belief and Dr. Bruce Lipton, you know, who's a titan of transformation. And while his research concluded to run counter to the medical dictum of Francis Bacon from 1650, which read, "The goal of science is to obtain knowledge that can be used to dominate and control nature." And it still does. But Dr. Lipton says our health is not controlled by genetics. Conventional medicine is operating from an archaic view that we're controlled by genes. And this misunderstands the nature of how biology actually works. And this echoes from a highly scientific point of view that the intuitive and the spiritual healers have been advocating for years. Your mind can and does contribute to both the cause and healing of whatever ails you. So he stepped outside the conditioned medical thinking and became a renegade in the role of controversy, which is embedded in an industry of non-collaboration, which ultimately, simply put, he took Dr. Lipton, who was once thought a rebel, who's now considered the leader in collaborative science and research.
Yeah. And, you know, I like those titans in the matrix, because those are really what we consider to be titans in the matrix. You can prepare yourself for successful collaborations by leading with purpose, right? And so that's why we want to bring that to the table at the round table and have those kind of conversations. You can find out and lock into who and what your true authentic self is. And these are kind of things we'll explore. And you can establish your purpose as and once you've got that purpose, use it as a compass that guides you on your entrepreneurial path. Because when you lead with purpose, your business becomes this powerful vehicle that allows you and those you choose to bring with you, right? So you become the spiritual Uber. to flow through life with ease, joy, and abundance. All right. So do the active work that you need to do so that you clarify your why, so that you dig deep and uncover your core values and the current mission that drives you. Again, these are all things we'll be exploring and going through in the roundtables so that you can inspire others to your cause, or so you inspire them to your cause and build yourself a powerful team, or inspire others to find their own cause and follow their passions. All while doing this and building authentic relationships that are the backbone of conscious collaboration. So in closing, we remind you to practice active and empathetic listening. Work at truly hearing and understanding those you interact with every day. Be vulnerable and transparent. A teacher of mine once told me, it's silly to hide from people who can't see you. It's even sillier to hide from those who do. So just show up and be you, okay? Just show up and be you. Let's all work at supporting and building a more collaborative world and lift each other up to more elevated levels of success and go beyond business mastery. So that's our stream for today. Thanks for joining us again. Remember, #VRT. If you've already done it and you're here live, I have DM'd you, so please check your messenger or your notifications on Facebook. I've already DM'd those while Ross was talking. And once you respond, then I'll send you the link for the RSVP link. We'll send that out and to fill out that form and join us. Till next time, we dare you to be exceptional. And the only way to do that is to implement what you learn and learn from what you implement. If you're on the replay, go ahead and drop that #VRT. We are checking and coming back all the time to respond to every comment and every response in these chats. So we will catch up and get you caught up with the link if you need it as well. Okay.
Yeah. So we simply can't emphasize, how cool this is going to be. And, I mean, this is not a networking event. This is not, here's my business card, or my virtual business card. This is real thinking. This is real helping other people and getting help from other people. That's what this is all about. It's
community. Ultimately, it's going to be a solid community for sure.
And such. And, there's not going to be any sales pitches. There's not going to be anything like that. This is all about creating community.
And again, we feel that the group is a community, but this takes it to another level of connection in the community.
Exactly.
Right? So that if you want to have that type of experience, definitely join us on the VRT and RSVP for the next one.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You're going to love it. You're
absolutely
going to love it.
So till next time, be well, everyone. We'll see you on the next stream. Thanks for showing up today.
Thank you. See ya.
Yeah, so, I'm going to take this time here. I'm going to ask you to just play along here with us just for a little bit, okay? If possible, and if you're in a place where it's safe to do so, just close your eyes for a few moments and let us take you on an imagination where we transport you to a unique place. Let's say it's a sanctuary where minds converge in conscious collaboration. Imagine that. And we're all headed there together. Even though it will be unique to each of us in this space, there's no room for the typical noise of selling, no elevator pitches, and certainly no awkward self-promotion that just turns people off. Okay? Instead, it's a space where authenticity reigns supreme, where pure relationship building and collaboration take center stage. So imagine joining in this space, feeling an immediate sense of warmth and camaraderie. You greet and you're greeted by purpose-driven entrepreneurs and thought leaders from diverse backgrounds, all gathered with a shared intention to connect, to learn, to grow together. And the air just swells with the vibrant energy of possibility and the excitement of collective wisdom.
Okay, so keeping your eyes closed, continue to imagine that. As you participate with the intention of service, you become part of engaging and deep conversations. Everyone is actively listening to one another with genuine interest. There are no ulterior motives or hidden agendas. Everyone is focused on understanding, empathizing, and learning from each other. It's a place where vulnerability is celebrated. For it's through vulnerability that true connection is forged. In this space, you are not just a name or a title. You are seen, you're heard, and valued for your unique perspective and contribution that goes beyond your business label. You feel a sense of belonging and empowerment, knowing that your voice matters and that your ideas have the potential to create positive change for those in the meeting with you. By you participating in this virtual environment, we are co-creating a sanctuary of conscious collaboration, where the power of collective minds can be unleashed. It's a departure from the traditional business landscape, where competition often has been valued and often overshadows collaboration. But here, we prioritize collaboration over competition, recognizing that by working together, we can achieve far more by working than working in isolation.
Yeah, and so we are imagining this transformative journey together. And in doing that, we can embrace a place where purpose-driven entrepreneurs and thought leaders converge, where authenticity and relationships are the currency, and where collaboration is the catalyst for remarkable achievements. Just imagine that. Now, go ahead and open your eyes, come back, and let's begin to build this reality together, right here, right now. And before we go into that and go towards that, here's what others are saying about this type of collaborative environment and what their experiences are. Okay. All right, now that you've watched those, here are a few things you need to know to be ready for the virtual roundtable. First thing is that you need to be there right on time or early if possible, because we want to honor everyone's time and start into the experience right away. Because once we get going, there's such a flow of creative interactions and ideas that it's important that we actually head right into the breakout rooms about 5 minutes in, so we don't really waste a lot of time. So to prevent interruptions, we won't be letting anyone in late. And that's a strict rule, a strict boundary we're going to stick by.
Exactly. And second thing is that you need to be camera ready. This is not a sit behind a blank screen experience. There are no spectators. Have pen and paper ready. You have to have your camera on in order to really participate with your partners, in order to build those relationships and those collaborations. Think of this like the blending of a super powerful mastermind with the time and the efficiency of a speed dating service. So you can expect efficient use of your time and a variety of interactions with like-minded entrepreneurs in a no-pressure environment for a powerful bonding experience. So, for example, let's say you had individual meetings with, let's say, 20 people at 30 minutes each. Well, that would take you 10 hours. But instead, if you met those 20 people in 1 2-hour day, you're going to have a relationship and a bond with everyone in the virtual roundtable. So this is such a smart, efficient use of your time when you come to these events.
Absolutely. And the most important rule is that everything we do here is in a safe place.
Absolutely.
You can show up as your authentic self and know that you have a space where you can get real help. This also sets the tone so that you get amazing value from each event. You're going to leave with solid connections, absolutely. Now, let's face it, being an entrepreneur can sometimes be so isolating. Well, it's time for us to change that, right? And when you have a community like this, you're going to want to come back and interact with familiar and new members on a regular basis. So remember that imagining that we had you do a little earlier today in the video? Well, we are going to facilitate that kind of experience for those who show up. All right. Once again, thanks for being here and taking action. As we all know, that's the only way to get things done. Now, let's connect, get empowered, and create an impact. If you have any questions, you can DM either Ross or myself on Facebook, and we look forward to seeing you in our next virtual roundtable.
We'll see you
Thanks.
there. Thanks. Bye-bye.